Hello everyone. In today's video, I am going to discuss about a very basic issue, that is the issue of how to define an economy, right? You can say what is the meaning of an economy. Usually, this is the question which I mostly encounter with the students when I meet them, when I give them classes. They often say, "Sir, what is an economy?" Right? So, in my today's video, I am going to discuss about what is the idea about an economy. So let us have that discussion, friends, a very small video about it. So you can say definition of an economy, or same thing you can say like what is an economy. Friends, our website is Rameshwar Sai IAS. What is an economy? Rameshwar Sai IAS, there is one icon there, knowledge store. You can access our knowledge store to find out more and more articles, more and more topics which are important for your examination point of view. You can have good study at that place. You are having at that place various written articles. So if you want to download them, or if you want to study in writing, then you can go to our website Rameshwar's IAS and you can see knowledge store. Let us discuss about this very basic question, definition of an economy. And what is an economy? Friends, economy is, first of all, you need to understand that economy is a geographical area. Without geography, we cannot talk about an economy. So you can say, for example, this is our country. So there is a defined geographical area without which you cannot talk about an economy. For example, about a political system, you cannot talk if there is no geography. So there must be a geographical area, and there must be some people who are living in that area. So an economy is a geographical area in which some economic resources are there. Economic resources are those items which are having the power to produce something, right? Which are useful for human life directly or indirectly. So in an economy, there is a geographical boundary and economic resources are there. And I will give you the examples of economic resources. All of you are quite intelligent people, but still I will give you the examples. Economic resources. Economic resources are converted into production of goods and services. Production of goods and services. So in an economy, you try to convert economic resources into production of goods and services. Then you distribute these goods and services to the people. So economic resources, production and distribution, such are the matters of an economy, right? And this distribution leads to welfare of the people. Right. So if you distribute the goods according to choice of the people, right? If your production is not as per the choice of the people, then you cannot get maximum welfare. Though you can get maximum production, but it is not the guarantee that from the maximum production you can get maximum welfare. If production is not as per the choice of the people, right? Suppose if I prefer tea and if I'm given coffee because coffee has been produced, then I will not get welfare because I like tea. Same way, welfare is the result of fulfillment of the choices of the people. But you know that people cannot get their choices fulfilled until unless there is the production of goods and services. So there is no doubt that production of goods and services is required, but that must be according to the choice of the people. And in market economies, beautiful thing is what? Markets produce according to choice of the people. But if you see socialistic economies and communistic economies, the market is not functioning there and people's choices are not properly reflected, and there are certain people who make policies, they implement on the people, they decide about which goods are to be produced and which not. Therefore in communist countries, there may be a chance that production is higher, but people's welfare may not be that much higher. So what I mean to say is the thing that you should produce according to the choice of the people. So in an economy, you talk about these things and your economy is bounded by a particular geography. Now, if you want to see what are economic resources, what can be the examples of these economic resources, then you can say there are multiple type of economic resources. Economic resources are used for production of goods and services, right? And machines, manpower, natural resources, they are all like what? Economic resources. You can say machines, equipments, manpower, natural resources, right? Etc. These few examples I gave you for these economic resources. So they are processed and goods and services are produced out of them. So in an economy, this is the basic thing about how to better utilize the economic resources, what should be the economic system, and every economy has a potential, right? So we often talk about potential GDP and there is a concept of actual GDP. So a country's actual GDP must match with potential GDP. That is always the objective of an economy, right? And there are two important goals for an economy, right? Economic growth is one thing, economic development is another thing. So every country wants to get higher economic growth, but growth is all about change in output or income. But development is multidimensional sort of thing where we talk about quality of life. So in development, we don't only work about growth, but we do also work about making our life better by focusing on health, by focusing on knowledge, and so on. Such are the basic objectives. Other objectives are like control of inflation. Prices should not go beyond a certain point. The price stability should be there. Full employment should be there in the economy. If we talk about internal economy, and if we talk about external economy, then there must be you know BOP equilibrium. BOP equilibrium means balance of payment equilibrium, in the sense that you are not having trade deficit in your balance of payment account, and exchange rate management is good. Your currency is not depreciating beyond a certain point, not appreciating beyond a certain point. Friends, this is a kind of short video. We cannot go for a big length regarding how to properly understand this economy. But I tried my level best to make you understand. So friends, let us meet in the next video with a new topic. Thank you very much.